Broadcasting from Manhattan Beach and the World Wide Web, you're listening to CHSR HealthyLife.net.
As a service to our listeners, this program is for general information and entertainment purposes only. CHSR HealthyLife.net does not recommend, endorse, or object to the views, products, or topics expressed or discussed by show hosts or their guests. We suggest you always consult with your own personal, medical, financial, or legal advisor.
Hello, I'm Mary Mullenhoff on behalf of Ralph White and Consulting to Win Radio. We welcome you to our show today where we coach people to win in the game of business. We define winning as results you can be accountable for. Something you say you want and you achieve it. Business is a game that we coach people to play in to win. Win model to maximize their success. Our purpose is for you, the listener, to experience the value of working with a business coach. We're asking you, what we are asking from you is to be listening for an idea, a possibility, or something that you can put into action to grow your business. Remember, no action, no results. Here with me today is our guest, Lenny Evans. Lenny is a consultant with Isagenix. And Lenny, are you there? Hello, Lenny? And what Lenny's going to be talking with us about today is...
I'm here, yes.
There you are, Lenny. We're a little worried about you.
Thank you. Yes, I'm here, ready.
Yay! Okay, well, Lenny's going to talk to us a little bit about just his experience with Isagenix, with the Isagenix business, his role with it, how the company's grown. So, Lenny, what is different about the products in Isagenix? Or tell us a little bit about the company.
Well, I got involved about 5 years ago from a friend who mentioned that nutritional cleansing would be a really good idea for health. And I was looking to get healthier, so I decided to give it a try. And I was very, very pleased with my results. I quickly lost 13 pounds and 4.5 inches around my waist. And I never looked back. I've been putting these products in my body every day for 5 years. Got my parents involved, my family involved, my friends involved, and we've had tremendous results. And so I'm just excited to be part of a company that's helping people prevent illness and sickness and really help people get healthy. And that's what Isagenix is all about.
What makes it different from other companies that claim some of the same things?
What the formulator, John Anderson's a master formulator. He's developed more than 2,300 products for over 600 companies in his lifetime, and he wanted to start a company of his own, so he called it Isagenix along with Jim and Kathy Coover, and he developed the world's first and only full-body nutritional cleanse. And so unlike some of the other cleanses on the market that kind of just take things away from your body, this is a nutritional cleanse, and so it actually gives your body back nutrition while it's cleansing harmful chemicals and toxins out of your body. And then it's followed up by a series of other products, which are like an organic whey protein shake that is just amazing. It has live active enzymes, and so when you drink these shakes, these enzymes transport the nutrients and the minerals and amino acids to the body. And so, people everywhere are looking better, feeling younger, and they're even losing weight, and it's all guaranteed. So that's very exciting.
Wow. So can you tell us a little bit more about the company itself and sort of how long it's been around? And
Absolutely. We've been around 7 years now, and it's a great concept because this company, Jim and Kathy Coover and John Anderson, they didn't need any money. They had enough money to last several lifetimes, but when they came across this formula, they thought that they should bring it to people, and they had a lot of different choices. They could go to market, sell it at Costco, at Vons, at Trader Joe's, and things like that, or they could do it through networking. And so they chose that one, and so the way it works is, they themselves, just through word-of-mouth sharing, they have achieved a monumental goal, and that was about 4 weeks ago we hit our first $1 billion in sales. And to be able to hit $1 billion just through word-of-mouth marketing, that is phenomenal.
And after 7 years of being in business.
That's right.
Wow. Okay, what else can you tell us about the company? Who else is involved? How are they making, getting the word out there?
Well, here's what's happening. Isagenix is doing it right. They are absolutely doing it right. Our next goal is to get to $1 billion annually, which we really believe we'll be at in about 3 or 4 years. What's exciting about that is they've brought on talent from all the different industries. Our CFO came from ConAgra. It's like a multi-billion-a-year-dollar company. Our vice president of sales came from that kind of a corporate background. We have people working for the corporate office that worked at Procter & Gamble. And so we've really been able to, the company leader, Jim Coover, has been able to just gather amazing leaders from all different walks. And so we really have it all together. And country by country, we're called Isagenix International. We will be opening up in all other markets. Currently, we're in the United States and in Canada. We're in Puerto Rico. We just opened Australia and New Zealand. We opened Hong Kong and Taiwan. And next to be opened is Mexico in about 5 months. And so we really are, and when we open a country, we open a complete distribution facility in that country. Hire the locals to run it. We open a main office, a corporate office in that country. So we're very, very proactive in the way we go into an area. And so I'll tell you what, Mary, this company is really poised for just amazing growth and success, because the bottom line is the products we offer are unique in the world, and there really is no other product like it. So to get it, again, the way we grow is people sharing it with other people, which I've done. And I've become very successful at learning how to share. And because I have, the company continues to pay those that share through a weekly commission. And we get it loaded on a Visa debit card. And it's just, I'll tell you, I was a high school teacher. I was a real estate agent. I opened a bunch of restaurants. And this by far is, for me, my choice is that I'm so grateful to have aligned my passion and my vision with a company who has the same passion and vision for helping change the world and improving people's health.
What's a realistic potential for an individual?
Well, you know what? As far as that goes, well, first the potential to get healthy is 100%. I mean, you start putting these products in your body, and you start looking different within days. You feel different within days, and it's an amazing thing. And when you have a product that's consumable, in other words, because it's food, really what this company has done is it's created a breakthrough in food technology. And so because it is food and everybody already eats and spends money on food, it becomes really almost a no-brainer to share that concept with people. And so the potential, that's an interesting question, because to the extent, you said something right before the call started. You said if you get into action, then you're going to get results. And so to the extent that you and I will share Isagenix with other people and start to grow our network, that's how this whole thing works. And every time someone comes in, through you or through someone else on your team or through someone else, you get paid on unlimited depth. There can be hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of people in your organization, and you're getting paid on each and every one of them. And so it's just phenomenal. So, I've got dozens and dozens, well, probably hundreds of people on my team that make, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 a month in residual income. That means it comes in no matter what you do, while you're sleeping, while you're on vacation. And so to the extent that, whatever your goals are, really, I set higher goals. I said, wow, if I'm making $500 a month, I bet I could make $1,000. And then I said, well, now that I'm doing that, I could make $2 or $3 or $4 or $5, $20,000. I mean, it just depends on what you said. Your action dictates your success, and so the more action, the more people you share it with, the more potential. And we've already created, in 7 short years, Mary, this is a phenomenal statistic, we've created 42 millionaires. In other words, 42 people that have already earned in excess of $1 million by sharing Isagenix in just 7 short years.
Oh, wow. And, of course, you're one of them?
I am. Thank you. I was honored to be announced as the 36th millionaire probably about 6-7 months ago, and it just continues to grow. And I've got a team that is just really getting it and engaging. Again, this is for people that are women that are stay-at-home moms, so they can bring some extra money in. Besides the fact that this food helps people save money on their grocery bills, and so you save money monthly by being on Isagenix, the people that decide to engage and actually share it start contributing to their family, the financial situation. And so I've had 23 people on my team get to over $100,000 a year, again, in residual income. It's interesting. Residual income is different than like right now income. People that work at a job get right now income. If they lose the job, they lose the income. This is very different. This is kind of taking matters into your own hands and building something that is going to last for, your lifetime, where you'll continue to get these residual checks every single Monday. I'll tell you what. So the potential, again, is it depends on the person. If they really want to do this, if they see why they need to do it, and they set some high goals, boy, oh boy, Mary, this thing can really take off for people. It's not for everybody, but it's for anyone who loves helping people.
Lenny, this is Ralph. How do you manage and motivate the people on your team?
Well, Ralph, thank you. That's a great question, actually. When I owned restaurants, I had to manage and motivate my employees. I had to do constant pep talks and say, guys, do this or that, or get fired. This is very different since you don't ever have, it's not an employer-employee relationship at all. Everyone in Isagenix is an independent associate, which means they're an independent contractor. They're on their own. So there's really no babysitting or convincing. People either really want to engage in this as a business or not. Thousands of people on my team just take the products and are so grateful. I get emails and Facebook messages and text messages of people in total gratitude saying, thank you for sharing it with this person who shared it with this person who shared it with me. So really everybody is self-regulated. I mean, you're gonna get what you want out of it. Now when someone says, yes, I want to get involved, then I take a more serious interest in those people and I coach them as long as they're willing to be coached. And what I mean by that is I teach them a little bit about networking, and I set some goals with them, and help them maybe correct their thinking a little bit, and so that's really what this is about. It's just really, I feel like I'm in the business of making new friends, because it's certainly not an employee-employer thing. It's more like we're friends, and hey, to the extent or degree you want to get involved, then come on for the journey. And Ralph, it makes it really nice that way.
So you've got a certain number of people that you'd call, highly motivated or key people that are, driving your business?
Exactly. And how that happens is, you work with a core group of people. I work with 10. And those 10 people, to the extent that they want to get involved, I might do a 20-minute coaching call a week. And we have local meetings. Right now we're having local meetings at Dr. David Noonan's office right on Pacific Coast Highway at his Arc of Life Chiropractic Center, and we invite people to come and learn more. We do a lot of education. My philosophy and Isagenix's philosophy is really that we are in the business of education. People are in the business of making their own decision, and then we support them. So it looks like this. I educate, you decide, I support. And that's how this works. And so to the extent that people want to make the decision to come on board, yes, I will definitely lock arms with those people, and I'll teach them all they want to know to do this successfully. And we've created just a magical team with, oh my goodness, MDs, DOs, chiropractors, physical therapists, professional bodybuilders, gym owners, personal trainers, anyone, because it just makes so much sense for them as one of their tools to help people get healthier. And then again, Ralph, once in a while somebody will kind of raise their hand and say, hey, I want to learn more. And then we work with those people.
So you concentrate on them because they become like a influencer, someone that, like The Tipping Point, the book The Tipping Point points to, that there's certain groups of people that have large networks that have the ability to, bring lots of people to a particular project.
Correct. Yeah, I love that book, by the way, Tipping Point. Awesome read. Yes, there are people like that. But what's interesting, Ralph, about this particular concept and Isagenix is everyday people, ordinary people, get involved because they want better health. They want to look and feel better. And then it's the most amazing thing, because they look so much better. This is what's really interesting about our company, is that everybody has their own story. And literally people will come up to you and say, oh, what are you doing? You look amazing. And then it kind of throws those people into, wow, I'm going to have to learn how to share this. And so we have a high percentage of people that start these products that will absolutely share it with their circle. And everybody has a circle. Everybody has family and friends and neighbors and coworkers. And I believe that, everybody knows at least 100 people. And I'm talking everybody. Yes, there are those influencers that know 1,000 people, and that's always fun too, because they have more people to tell. But I'll tell you, this thing takes on a life of its own, even just with people that think they only know 10 or 20 people, because people want in when they see the results that are showing up in the lives of their friends. It is so exciting.
So for the listeners that are not necessarily interested in joining your network, what I see that you're sort of the prelude to social marketing. You're a demonstration of the direction that marketing is going. That the Twitter, Facebook, you were there first before it come along, and very successful at it. But you're a demonstration of what that kind of marketing can do. To go from 0 to $1 billion in 7 years. With the tools that are out there now, I venture to say you could have done it quicker with the tools that are available now because of the different situations that we have.
Ralph, you hit it right on the head. There's no question. Social networking is this phenomenon that's happening right now. And it's really, it's not as hard as people think. I know some people might think, I don't know if I could do that Facebook thing or Twitter. I miss the MySpace thing, but I'm telling you, I have connected with so many old friends from high school, from college, through Facebook. Matter of fact, I'm in Rancho Cucamonga today at the Rancho Cucamonga Country Club. I just had lunch with one of my old buddies that I met through Facebook, and we just had lunch, and we're going to play golf in a couple of weeks here at this country club, and it all happened through Facebook. So yes, this is going to accelerate people's success because it's significantly easier than ever before in the history of the world to connect with people. And really, that's the name of the game, connection. And whether you meet them on Facebook or you meet them on Twitter or you meet them on whatever the social medias are, that leads to a rich relationship to the extent that you build it and nurture that relationship. And really, this is a business of building relationships, no question. So anything that helps us to that end. So that you make a great point because more than ever, just people that have a desire, really it starts with a desire, can absolutely start to really make a difference in their physical health and their financial health if they decide, especially through these new tools. I'll tell you what, it's exciting.
Yeah, I think you're right at a vortex of opportunity with the product, the the health, the the social marketing, and the opportunity to make a lot of money. I think that all fits together very well. So.
Well, let me just say this too, Ralph. You're right. There's a gentleman named Paul Zane Pilzer, very, very well-known man in the world of economics in our country. He's an economic advisor for presidents and whatnot. He's written several books. One's called The Wellness Industry, great book to read, and another one's called The Next Millionaires. And in his book, The Next Millionaires, he predicts, and he's never been wrong on his predictions, he predicts that there will be 10 million new millionaires, not people that got money from a parent or a grandparent or inherited something. These are 10 million new Americans that will become millionaires in the next decade. And he says that those people will come from primarily two industries. Number one, the wellness industry, and number two, the network marketing industry. And I feel so grateful that I feel like I'm at the apex of the perfect storm, because the perfect storm is that Isagenix is network marketing, of course, and it's also amazing wellness products. And so that coupled with social networking and everyday bumping into people at the store marketing, referral-based marketing, some nights I don't get to sleep because I get so excited about what's happening in my life and in the lives of those that want to engage in this with me.
Definitely.
Lenny, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. I also really appreciate your energy. I mean, for a guy who's, in Redondo Beach 1 second and the next second in Rancho Cucamonga, you have a lot of energy. So thank you so much for sharing with us your enthusiasm and your, insight into the business.
Absolutely. And Mary, thank you for having me. Ralph, thank you for having me. And by the way, while I was on hold, the music that came on, there was an advertisement for herbal gum that you guys had on there. I'm still going to Trader Joe's right after this to go buy it. So thank you.
And then if someone wants to reach you, how could they how could they reach you, Lenny?
You can find me on Facebook, Lenny Evans, LENNYEVANS. Add me as a friend. I've got thousands and thousands of friends on Facebook. Years ago, I started a little consulting company called Positive Expectation. So you can reach me at lenny@positiveexpectation.com. I would love to answer anybody's questions and help anywhere I can. The reason I go all over the place, Mary, of course, is because so many people are excited about this, and I want to go help them. So, guys, thanks again for having me on.
Thank you, for
Thank
sure.
you. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Do you own your own business? What would happen if your computer system crashed? Would you be able to recover in a reasonable amount of time? Left Brain Tech's computer services caters to business owners who want reliable computer systems that work and are backed up in case of emergency. For your entire computer needs, call 888-239-2216 or visit leftbraintechs.com. IT solutions done right with Left Brain Techs. That's 888-239-2216 or leftbraintechs.com.
Making it perfect or nothing else is the company culture at Goldbrecht USA, a premier luxury window and door manufacturer. Doing business since 1889, every window and door is made with old-world craftsmanship and the finest materials, meticulous design, sleek finishing, and a commitment to the environment. They even use environmentally friendly transportation. Made in Germany, available in the U.S., Goldbrecht USA is located in Santa Monica, California. For the world's best windows and doors, visit www.goldbrechtusa.com or call now at 310-393-5540. That's 310-393-5540.
If you're like the 8 out of 10 women that say finding jeans that fit is a problem, well, your problem is solved. Lee Jeans has done extensive research, and they have jeans that fit. There's even an online Lee Fit Finder so you can find the right fit for you. Imagine jeans that instantly slim you with a custom fit and no gap waistband. And guys, kids, Lee has jeans for you too. Click through to Lee's Jeans on the HealthyLife.net advertiser page and get what fits.
Put a little light in your life and keep it shining with Intellectric.net, a full-service lighting design company. If you need a top electrical contracting firm to deal with all facets of electrical, from concept to completion, including repair, call Intellectric.net at 310-838-5486. They can use green technology. They are home automation specialists, and they are high-end residential specialists. With prompt and efficient service, Intellectric.net has over 10 trucks, 28 employees, and on-call electricians available to handle your needs. Educated in state-of-the-art techniques and technology for all your electrical needs. Call dependable, innovative Intellectric.net today at 310-838-5486. Keep your light shining. Call 310-838-5486 or visit online at Intellectric.net.
HealthyLife.net for healthy side effects.
Welcome back. This is Ralph White with Mary Mullenhoff, and we're consulting to win, and we're here coaching people to win in the game of business. And our next guest is Dr. David Noonan.
Yes, Dr. Noonan is a chiropractor, and he happens to be my chiropractor, actually.
All right.
And he's done some exciting stuff recently with his business that I thought it would be kind of fun to share with the audience. David, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Dave. Or we can call him Dave or Dr. Dave, whichever he prefers. Why don't you tell us a little bit about, sort of your chiropractic business and, sort of how you've traditionally grown it and then what's changed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a traditional chiropractor. I know there's a lot of different things that people can can get when they go into a chiropractic office. But I basically, I look at the spine and the nervous system, and look at the interference, and try to relieve that with adjusting. And I do it by my hands. And we look for post X-ray changes to the spine, because there's an ideal shape that should be in. So I do spinal correction. And traditionally, I've been doing that for about the last 7 years here. And recently, actually, let me back up a little bit, because for a long time I've been into nutrition, being, kind of my own definition of an athlete, as we all have our own definition of who we are as an athlete. But I've always been into nutrition, and I've had a lot of my patients actually ask me about nutrition and what should I be eating, and and I know there's effects from our diet that affect our inflammation in our body and the type of pain that we're going through, and it could also affect the efficiency and efficacy of my treatment. And so I'm very into what we're actually putting in our mouth and how that affects our body. I've been continually frustrated, however, throughout the last since I've been doing this, and like you, Mary, I was a fitness trainer before I became a chiropractor, and I was facing the same challenges then of putting people on diets. And I would do things from whatever I was doing at the time. I would have other people try what I was doing, and then we could have kind of a collective case study there to see how it was affecting the group. But most of the time what I did is I'd say, look, write down all the things you're eating, and then we can go over that, and we can educate you on why we shouldn't be eating certain things and why we should be eating other things, and try to balance out their diet to get the effect we wanted. And that's okay, but there's a couple things wrong with that. And the first thing is that it's very, very hard for people to stay on their diets, and especially these days, everybody's so busy, to be able to go shopping to get all the things. It's a big commitment, and even though people have great intentions and may even start out doing very well, it's hard to sustain. I've found that with most people. Now, there are the select few who do very well, and they're really diligent, and it works for them, but it's not the majority. And so recently, what I was looking for was a system that would combine not only safety, because it comes doctor recommended. I want to be able to present it to my patients and feel comfortable about it being safe, but also that it was effective, that it was easy to use, and it was affordable. And so I've been looking for a system like that, and found, of course, what we're talking about is the Isagenix nutritional and cleansing system. And I was very interested in that, and found that to be very effective. I actually used it on myself for 4 months before I ever turned it over to any of my patients, and I loved what it was doing to me. And I was recuperating from my workouts. I was doing triathlon. I was in the middle of my triathlon season, and so I was doing lots of training, and I was feeling great, and I was actually gaining muscle while losing body fat during my distance training, which I thought was incredible, especially at my age. I just turned 47, so anytime you can gain lean muscle at 47, you're happy about it.
So, how did you decide, though, that this is is this really a natural sort of an add-on business for chiropractic practice to get into, or were you seeking it out, or were your patients really requesting that you provide it?
Well, I think all three. Definitely, my patients were hungry for something to help them, and I was seeking it out because obviously I wanted to be of service to them, and so the third part of that question was, how does it fit into a chiropractic practice? Now, in my practice, it's all about wellness, and it's more about just treating pain or an ache or a symptom. We want to be proactive in treating our health instead of waiting to treat some symptom or some disease after it comes down the road. And yes, to find something that was all natural and a company that I could believe in and stand behind, and it fits perfectly into my philosophy of health and healing. I mean, I don't have to, amend my story and my philosophy to have it fit right in with what I've currently, been talking about, my whole career as a doctor.
So it was like perfectly aligned with your beliefs or your principles for health and well-being?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Principles is a good word. It's very principled.
Okay. What kind of results, as far as weight loss, have you seen with you or your patients?
Well, it's interesting because I did I had a talk in my office last night, which Mary was at, and I had used the restroom right before I came on to speak, and I realized that I had a pair of pants on that I had previous to getting on this system, and it fit me for a while, and I'm like, oh my gosh, these pants are so baggy and loose, and I never realized how bad they actually looked on me until I got up in front of the group last night, and I actually used that, and I showed everybody how baggy my pants were. I said I was embarrassed. I just realized this. So for me, it really tightened me up, and like I said before, I didn't really lose any weight, but I gained some muscle while I lost body fat, and that was fantastic. But besides myself, I've had several patients who have lost an amazing amount of weight and body fat. And one of the things that's really cool about it is it's a cellular cleanse, but it also, most diets, the problem with diets is we're just cutting calories. We're saying calories in, calories out. And most diets don't have enough nutrition in them to keep us healthy. And so we end up losing a lot of muscle, and we end up losing a lot of water at the same time, and we're losing our water inside our cells. This actually hydrates our cells, and we actually gain water in the cells while we're losing body fat and gaining muscle. So it's an incredible transformation on the composition of our body and not just our weight. And so that's exciting because that's healthy. And my approach is all about health before weight loss, and that weight, the extra weight we have on us, is just a symptom of us not being completely healthy because we're not getting the nutrition we need.
Okay. So we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we're going to talk to Dr. David about what kind of money you can make out of, selling this product. So we'll be right back.
Imagine Possibilities Unlimited. Well, they're here, and they want to help your business. Possibilities Unlimited offers the best business consulting and coaching that provides incredible results. Ralph White and his team of experts bring a variety of experience and expertise to your business. Discover how their whole life matrix can positively affect your personal and business life. Focusing on key challenges, they'll devise a customized plan and give you the support you need every step of the way until you achieve your intended results. Call Possibilities Unlimited today at 310-372-8538. That's 310-372-8538. No business is too big or too small. Possibilities Unlimited can help them all. Call now at 310-372-8538 or visit consulting2win.com. That's consulting2win.com.
Do you own your own business? What would happen if your computer system crashed? Would you be able to recover in a reasonable amount of time? Left Brain Tech's computer services caters to business owners who want reliable computer systems that work and are backed up in case of emergency. For your entire computer needs, call 888-239-2216 or visit leftbraintechs.com. IT solutions done right with Left Brain Techs. That's 888-239-2216 or leftbraintechs.com.
Oh man, it never fails. My suitcase just got ripped apart.
Life is a journey. Make it a pleasant one. Use Samsonite. You know the name. For almost a century, Samsonite luggage has proved itself to be the worldwide leader in innovative travel solutions. Let it be yours. Visit HealthyLife.net's affiliate Samsonite on our homepage and click to look at the fine luggage from suitcases to golf travel bags. And don't forget, take a look at their travel accessories. Make life a journey, a pleasant one, with Samsonite.
Whether your business is in products or services, one thing you need to be successful is sales. And now, you can take the mystery out of selling and discover how to consistently produce top sales results with Possibilities Unlimited 8-week Sales to Win course. The Sales to Win course can be attended by anyone from anywhere because it's given by conference call. You'll be taught by top sales and marketing experts all about the sales process, and you'll be given top techniques and tips. It's all simply broken down for you and presented in a stress-free environment. But the best thing is, it's so affordable. It's money well spent because you'll make even more money back with your increased sales. Don't wait. Enroll in the Sales to Win course for yourself and your sales staff right now. You won't want to miss this opportunity to raise your bottom line. Call 310-372-8538. That's 310-372-8538.
HealthyLife.net, the Positive Radio Network.
Welcome back. This is Ralph White, and I'm here with Mary Mullenhoff, and we're Consulting to Win Radio, and we're talking with Dr. David about Isagenix and his practice and how to make money in your practice. So, Dr. David, I'm interested in what impact on the bottom line has had this program had. I got what it's done to your health. I'm interested in the health of your business.
Right. Okay. Well, it's interesting because it crosses so many. There's so many cross sections of people that it can help, and it really is for everyone. And as I was describing, I did this program for so long before I ever realized that. Before I decided that I needed to share it with everyone, and there's cross the board people, and Mary wanted me to mention one example that came up last night. And while the company does not make any medical claims, we can certainly talk about the things that happen when people get on these products. And I've got a gal in my group that's she's a type 1 diabetic. And since she's been 12 years old, her blood sugar numbers have been up around 300, and she's always had to lower them with insulin. And when she got on this product, she and instantly, the day after, and for the first 30 days of her program, her blood sugar levels had completely normalized, and it was fantastic. And I'm hearing more and more stories about that as well. And so, that's just one more testimonial, as well as all the weight loss and just the general well-being. So, it's cool that it crosses all of